This week on First Date...
You don't even offer?
I've never.
What?
I'm on the date with you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
You got chose. Okay. Check, please. Two of them. You get 2 checks. Have you ever?
You're too pretty for that, Matt.
How many
you come off as gay when you do that, and you can't do that.
Fuck.
You can't do that.
God damn it. Dumbest idea in the entire world. Just stop saying you have an open relationship.
Yeah.
Say that you want to fuck a bunch of people and this is your favorite one. That's all it is.
That is all
That's never gonna work. I'm such a monogamous person.
Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel, where we dive deep into celebrity interviews and unpack all the juicy details. Today, we're breaking down a fascinating episode of First Date, featuring comedian Matt Rife, hosted by Lauren Compton. Strap in as we explore his views on relationships, dating, and personal anecdotes.
Welcome to another fantastic episode. You may have seen my next guest on Wild and Out, one of his many viral stand-up clips on social media, one of his 3 specials on YouTube, and you can also catch him on his Problematic World Tour. Please welcome my guest, Matt Rife.
Bonjour.
Man, you loved that theme song, though.
It sounded like a commercial for We Are 18. Like, you know when you turn on Comedy Central at like 4:30 in the morning and
Yeah.
it's just dildo commercials on it? That's what it sounded like the entire time.
That's my voice, you know.
Oh, I know. I know.
I'm proud of that. That's my first singing debut.
Did you produce that on your own?
Absolutely not.
Introduction of guest, Matt Rife, known for his witty stand-up and appearances on Wild and Out, joins Lauren Compton in this episode. He's not just a comedian, but also a social media sensation, with viral clips and several YouTube specials to his name. This setup promises an episode filled with humor and candid revelations.
So, Matt, with this podcast, I have a menu here.
Okay.
And I have appetizer questions, main course questions, and then a dessert question.
Ooh, okay.
So we're going to work our way into all kinds of questions.
Love it.
We're going to start off with some appetizer questions. For all the women out there, the world needs to know, are you single?
I am not.
That's okay. We'll edit that out. So...
She said I could cheat on just this podcast. Just this one. Just this podcast. That's fine.
So our second question, how do you feel about open relationships?
Oh my God.
Matt's take on relationships. Right off the bat, Matt dives into his strong opinions on open relationships. He is quite clear about his preference for monogamy, sharing that the idea of sharing a partner doesn't sit well with him. He believes that relationships should be exclusive, valuing the special connection that comes from being someone's only one.
No, not at all. I say do whatever makes you happy. I don't mind.
It'd be like a...
When I was younger, it would have been more alarming because I've dated multiple girls in like full-length relationships that ended up being lesbian after we've dated.
What?
And I used to have to ponder. I used to have to go, man, should I be offended by this? But then I thought, no, if I'm the last dick you ever have, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that. That's a bit of an accomplishment, I think, to be somebody's last. You could have that with a lesbian, or you could have that with somebody who's like 95. You know?
Right.
Yeah.
So
It's a bit of an honor, I think.
So the girls are going lesbian after they date you.
Yeah, which I've always been told I'm relatively feminine looking, so maybe I'm like a good middle ground. Maybe I'm a good transition period for somebody who wants to be a lesbian.
Yeah.
Perhaps.
I do have to say I'm glad you're not wearing a dress. I'd feel like an intense amount of competition on this show.
As you should. I've been working my chest a lot. You'd have some real competition. Hi, welcome to Eye Contact, starring Lauren Compton. Jesus Christ.
We've been trying to rename this show. I think that's what it is.
You're welcome.
Eye contact.
You're welcome. Did you ever have a lesbian phase?
No.
Cataracts. I thought for sure. I thought for sure.
But then
Never had one? Why not?
Because I don't want to lick a pussy.
But yours can get licked.
No.
No?
Even when I'm in a relationship with a guy, I'm not really into like me receiving oral sex.
Really?
Yeah.
And you're not married?
No.
Wow.
Past relationships and dating views, Matt gets personal about his dating history, sharing a humorous yet insightful view on his past relationships with women who later identified as lesbian. He jokes about being a transitional figure, but uses this to segue into a broader discussion on the importance of discovering one's true self before settling down.
Fuck.
Maybe because I don't like receiving oral sex.
I mean, for some people, that'd be the dream, I suppose. If you're a lazy lover, I suppose.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
If you want to date a guy who like, cool, I don't want to have to do any of the work, you'd be perfect.
Yeah, I'm a giver.
Oh, well, God bless you.
Thank you.
Interesting. I don't think I'd be offended if a girl had a lesbian experience or a phase. I think be experimental. Figure out what you do and you don't like. I'd rather you figure out what you do and don't like before you date me than after. You know, I think that's preferable. That way, by the time you get to me, I know like I'm what you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no mystery to it.
There you go.
Yeah, I think that's totally okay. Also, women are just beautiful, like in general. So it's like it makes sense for a woman to be attracted to another woman. I get that totally.
Yeah.
I mean, I can appreciate when there's a good-looking guy. I look at Austin Butler. I go, yeah, that's a fucking beautiful fucking man. I get it. If I was gay, I'd for sure do it. But unfortunately, I'm going to have to build my career the hard way.
Financial dynamics in relationships. An interesting part of the conversation centers around financial dynamics in relationships. Matt talks about his experiences with dating women who earn more than he does. He views these situations not as threats, but as motivations, pushing him to strive for better in his own life.
What would you do if a girl asked you to wax your chest?
I already shave it, so I don't think that's that big of a deal.
Do you have a lot of chest hair?
I get it, but I don't keep it. I look ridiculous with chest hair. I would look like a 17-year-old boy with chest hair. It looks ridiculous.
Have you ever had a mustache?
No, never have. No. Have you ever grown a mustache?
I wax mine very often.
Do you really?
I do. I'm Italian.
Oh, shit. Let me see your forearms.
I'm glad you didn't ask to see my nipple hair. Because
oh my
let
God.
me tell you, plucking
you do
that
not
shit,
get nipple hair.
I do. I grow nipple hair. Are you kidding?
Do girls get nipple hair?
Yes.
Shut up. Really?
No, I'm not. I'm not even kidding. Girls get nipple hair. We get little happy trails sometimes.
Well, yeah, I know that one.
Yeah.
I didn't know you guys got it up here.
Which you can.
Huh.
The value of paying on dates. The discussion turns to who should pay on dates. Matt jokes about the expectations and the perceived value of a date when one person pays. He shares his thoughts on the symbolic act of paying as a reflection of appreciation and value in the relationship.
Do you think that a virgin would be a turn on or a turn off?
That's tough.
That's a red flag.
What is? That it's tough? I don't know. It could be a turn on because guys are possessive. Like, we don't want to think about you being with a bunch of people before us.
You're like
and if you have, that's fine. We just don't really want to know about it or picture it, which is on us. You know, it's fine. Everyone has their past.
Promotional mentions and tour info. As the episode wraps up, Matt promotes his Problematic World Tour, encouraging fans to check out his performances. The casual banter with Lauren about his popularity, and the playful competition with other celebrities named Matt, adds a light-hearted end to the deep discussion.
So that could be an appeal to them being a virgin, but flip side of that, less experience means the sexual chemistry might not be as strong. So now you might have to do more of the work. Now you're teaching somebody rather than it being an intimate, romantic, or passionate experience.
Yeah.
So I don't know. How do you feel?
I mean, since I'm a giver, I feel like I'd be a great teacher.
Oh, that makes sense.
You know what I mean?
That
I'd be
makes sense.
You just sit back and relax.
Huh.
And I'm going to teach you everything you need to know and more.
Yeah.
That's a wrap on our deep dive into Matt Rife's episode on First Date with Lauren Compton. We saw layers to Matt's personality that go beyond his comedic facade, revealing his thoughts on what makes relationships meaningful to him. What did you think about his views? Agree or disagree? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more content like this. See you in the next video.